Hey guys, good morning. It's Christopher, aka Avengerous One. It's about 6:19 a.m. on Saturday, August 2016. Um, I talk loud, so I'm in my roommate's bedroom, who's out of state right now, and I don't want to wake up my other housemates. I'm just trying to be courteous. I have been thinking about Catalyst, and I know a lot of you, especially some newer people, might not realize this, how important it is, especially if you just started playing. You might not realize how much you need class-specific Catalyst and basic Catalyst to rank up your champions. You might not need them now. You might think, oh, you might not have given it a second thought because it seems so easy. But you really do need to get Catalyst. Let me try to go right into the screen real quick just so you can have an idea. I'm going to go into my champion screen. I'll try not to move my little camera window around too much. I'll leave it right here next to where my units amount is here in the corner, and then I have the amount that shows the golden stuff, and I got the little camera right in between. So I'm going to go ahead and try to leave the camera right there because it seems like it's a good little place that's out of the way. So anyway, starting from the home screen, oh, and sorry, y'all are going to be watching me usually in my cutoff or my t-shirts, my undershirts, when I'm lounging around the house. It's all I usually wear. So anyway, if I go to my champion screen, for example, and let's go ahead and just look at my, filter that down just by like my low-level one-star champs. If we go look at one of my lowest level, let me put it sorted in order by hero rating real quick. I'm going to click that twice so that it puts it in the proper order. And you'll see that we have Gamora, who's a 320. But she's got this little star right here, meaning that she's maxed out. You can't go any higher. If I click on info, it might say that she's maxed out. You see where it says max right here. So this is the highest this chick's ever going to get. Gamora is not going to get any stronger, okay? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I must have ranked her up or, added ISO for her, but it didn't take all that much. If I go to another hero that isn't maxed out, let's say Spider-Man here, it gives me the option to upgrade. Now, this is a low-level mutant. I would never suggest, at this point in time anyway, I would never suggest selling your champions. Never, ever sell your champions. That's a good beginner's tip. Don't sell your champions because every champion represents at least one fight. It represents a small amount of gold in battle chips that you can get in return. So if you have, 20 champions, and you want to go into arenas, you get to do 20 fights. Every fight takes you 2 to 3 minutes. Do the math. That's several minutes worth of fights if you add them all up, right? Well, if you say, well, I don't want my low-level champions, they're worthless, let me get rid of all my little one-star champs, big mistake. Because what happens when you run out of quest energy and you have nothing else to do? You're waiting for your quest energy to refill. Hey, go into arenas and play with your little champs. Sometimes, if I got like a Groot, for example, I don't have one yet. I'd love to have Groot. Some of y'all are lucky enough to have Groot. He's one of my favorite characters. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you absolutely have to watch it. It's awesome. But anyway, Groot, for example, is one of my favorite characters. If I got him, I would never get rid of him, And it lets you see what their fighting styles are, what their abilities are. So anyway, I'm going to probably be all over the place on this video. Hopefully it won't be too long. I talk a lot. I'm going to have to break it up into a lot of little 2 to 3 minute pieces because of upload limitations, online app. So anyway, back to my point. As you can see, Spider-Man here, he can be upgraded. And to upgrade little old Spider-Man here, it's not going to really take all that much. I could probably just put some ISO 8 if I wanted to. Of course, I wouldn't ever want to use this much ISO 8, that's basic ISO 8, unless I absolutely needed to. You want to use class-specific ISO 8. If I wanted to get Spidey, as you can see, he's at 220 right now. If I were to use all of these catalysts right now, you can see that it would cost me 8,208 of basic ISO 8. It would cost me 8208 in gold to use that basic ISO 8 on him. You always want to use the appropriate class specific. So if I went over here, I want to go look for my green, which is the science. You can click on filter. If you just want to look at the basic stuff, you can even click on the word basic. That means all the colored stuff, it's not going to show you any of the class specific ISO 8. It's all the gray basic ISO 8. If you unclick basic, it will show you the colored stuff in here somewhere. There's some, for example, right there. So anyway, if I just want to go and update Spidey, for example, and I click on the green, I can go ahead and claim the max or whatever, and it would be a lot more efficient to upgrade my Spidey that way. Anyway, back to my main point. I'm sorry, I go off on tangents. Going back to my main point of champions. Let me go ahead and unfilter this. Just click on reset here. And there's all my champions. So if I wanted to upgrade, for example, a little blue indicator in the upper right corner, the little arrow, that tells you that that champ, like this Iron Man here, for example, is, you might not have enough gold to do it yet, but basically you have the other stuff that you need to get them updated. So for example, Iron Man. If I go to click on upgrade, you will see that I have 8 tier 1 basic catalysts, more than enough basically. I just need one, and it'll cost me 2,817 pieces of gold to upgrade them. Okay, hey, that's not a lot. Great, you get catalyst all the time, at least the low level stuff. But what about if you want to upgrade a higher level, let's say a 4-star? Don't even get me started on 5-star. I don't even have a 5-star. I don't even know how people get 5 stars. It's really, really hard. You got to get those shards, and either that or get super lucky someday, I guess. Anyway, if I wanted to upgrade my Thor, Jane Foster, you can see that her little arrow here in the corner is black with a little diamond around it, and it's black. That means that I don't have some of the necessary components to rank her up. So as you can see here, I need 5 tier 4 basic catalysts, and I have 0, which really sucks. I need 3 tier 4 mystic catalysts, and I need 2 tier 1 alpha catalysts. Well, you guys probably see these tier 1 alpha catalysts being offered a lot more than you see these other tier 4 catalysts, both the class specific and the basic. So those are really hard to come by, it seems. So this is finally 8 minutes into this darn video. This is how you get those catalysts more easily. Every day you should have a goal. As soon as you wake up, before you get out of bed, before you get up and brush your teeth, anything, if you've got your little phone or device next to you, I would highly suggest, it's a bad habit even before you brush your teeth, I guess, come over here to your main fight screen, go into your event quests, and come over to the daily quest, which is either going to be, I forget what they call it, Cosmic Conflict, for example, is one of the examples. You also have Proving Grounds, I think, is one. It's like a kind of like a daily quest that you get for basic catalysts. You always want to go in there, make it an absolute goal every single day. One of the first things, get it done and out of the way. It's like going to school, like, I hate having to do this chore or whatever, but you're gonna thank me in the long run. So for example, today being Saturday, you can see that we have a daily quest called Proving Grounds. I haven't done any of it. You have a daily quest called Tech Attack. And I think, oops, sorry, turn up the volume there. Saturday, August 6th. On Saturdays, I think they always do tech. So next Saturday, you're going to see another Tech Attack. Okay, I forget what the schedule is, but every single day has a special thing that they focus on. Okay, so for today, for example, because I have relatively strong champions, to take the most advantage of my quest energy here, I have 68 units available. And as you go up in summoner level, that increases. I would probably want to start out on the hard level, okay? And looking at my heroes here, I have Thor, who's almost 4,000, Black Panther's 2,600, Deadpool 2,600, Iron Fist 2,500, and Moon Knight 1,849, and I'm working on getting him built up. With that type of a team, I think the overall rating is like 13,000 and change. With that type of a team, I am probably going to want to get the most bang for my quest energy by doing the hardest path I can do without unnecessarily using up valuable resources. Now, because my skills suck, believe it or not, y'all might think that's not true because of my summoner level. I don't know if it's because of the type of phone I have or the problems that I have sometimes, but I could go through this particular hard path here that's got these enemies that are levels of 2,000 and stuff, but it would probably take me at least, once I got to maybe 3 or 4 enemies in, and then you get ambushed all the time, which is a good thing because it's an opportunity for getting more rewards like gold, experience points, etc., whatever. And don't look at it as ambushes as a bad thing necessarily. But once I'm like three or 4 enemies in, man, that's already knocked down because of my playing skills. That already knocks down my health on a lot of my champions to like half, if not less. So rather than take the hard path, even though I'm a high summoner level and I have some decent champs here, I'll probably end up, if I were to take this harder path here, I would probably end up having to use potions, heal potions, or revive potions, which can be hard to come by depending on how you play. So what I'd rather do is take this easy path that I know I can fly right through. Heck, I could probably just put Lady Thor on this team by herself without any other players, and I could probably breeze right through the easy path. And notice that the boss here, in this case, I think it's going to be this dude, Ultron. Notice that the little thing that floats over their head, the little fire thing, I could have sworn it used to show that in regular quests. I thought it showed that to show that that was the boss. But like as of this last update they did about a week or so ago, it doesn't show that little thing anymore. Anyway, like I said, I'm all over the place. It's about 13 minutes into the video. Thanks for sticking with me so long. But like I said, I hope you guys can learn a little bit. And anyway, so when it comes to, hey, I wake up in the morning and I'm going to go turn on my Marvel Contest of Champions, what's the first thing I should do? Well, time equals quest energy. Always start using your quest energy as soon as you possibly can, as soon as you wake up. If you get up and go use the restroom, got to sit on the toilet for a little bit, do a couple of little quests while you're sitting there for 5 minutes, man. Use up some of that quest energy. So that way, as you use up 2 or 3 units of quest energy, maybe even 10 units of quest energy, you're done in the restroom or whatever you're doing that you had a little bit of time to play a game or two, then you go about your morning business or your daily business, go run your errand, do a little work, whatever. While you're doing that stuff, then your quest energy is building back up, okay? So basically, use your quest energy as often as possible, given your daily, schedule or whatever. Fit it in wherever you can. I go with my buddy Alan to the grocery store all the time. We go shopping, and I follow him around the store, behind the cart, looking down at my phone, trying not to bump into anybody, trying not to knock chips off the shelves and other, stuff. And I'm just playing the game in the store, Just be mindful. You don't want to be a butthead and running into people or being in people's way. Kind of be wary of your surroundings. You don't want to get mugged or anything like that while you're playing. Anyway, so let's all in our alliance, let's try to continue. I just lost my connection. Okay, well, it's still recording. I have really crappy internet out here, so I'm not really worried about that. As long as it's still recording, I'm good. So anyway, the daily quest. Let me go ahead and exit this. End quest. Do your best. Given your skill level, like I have another profile, some of y'all might know, it's called Avengerous 2. It's on my other phone. I got like 6 or 7 phones around here that I can play on. I'm only playing on 2 right now, but I plan on making a couple of other profiles and doing more videos, you know, even for maybe beginner players. So anyway, if you have, let's say you're a newbie and you only have like heroes that are very low level in the 200s, well, heck, come in here to the Proving Grounds or to the class-specific daily quest and do the easy section. If you do the easy, let me edit my team here and see what it looks like. Let me get rid of my stronger players here and go over here to the filter. I just want to look at my little 1-star heroes. You can see these are little baby players. Let me look at my 2 stars as well. Sort them by hero rating. There we go. I want to say that on the easy level, they're like, I want to say that the hero ratings of the enemies are like between 300 and 500. So let me just go ahead and do a little mixed team here real quick, just so y'all can see. I'm going to do let's just do Hawkeye, who's a 400, a 333 Wolverine. Let's go ahead and do a Star-Lord, he's cool. Let's go ahead and put in like a little baby dude, like let's go ahead and do a Science Hulk. And I like having a variety in my teams whenever possible. Now let's do a Cosmic. And let's do Accept. Okay, so I got a baby team. Now it says recommended is 750. Total that I have in my team is 1512. Let me click on begin quest. Okay, let's get to start up hopefully. And we're 17 minutes into the video, so if you've watched this long, I'm impressed. I guess what I'm going to do is, if you took the time to watch this much of my video, I guess send me a shout out and say, hey, you said in your video that you would gift me, send me a gift or something like that. So if you mention this part right here, that you made it this far, I'll gift you a little revive potion or a little health potion or something like that. Maybe if you're nice, maybe I'll give you a little quest energy refill, you know, that I can gift you, because I have a few units, as you can see, to spend. I got like 4,257 right now. I think that's probably like just over $100 worth of units. Anyway, if we go to this little bitty daily quest here, you will see that on the easy path, these are pretty easy, relatively speaking, to me anyway, compared to my little guys. I could come through here and I could actually finish this. So see, even if you're just a beginner, you can, if you're just like a baby summoner, you know, you want to get at least to summoner level 25 probably before you start even think about joining alliances. I would probably suggest, mainly because you have to have a minimum level summoner rating of 25 in order for you to have 5 champs on your team. So you don't really want to be going into a what the heck is that light I'm seeing behind me? Oh, okay, never mind. I was just seeing stuff wrong. I was seeing shadows. It looked weird. Anyway, you don't really want to be joining an alliance if you've only got, you know, four guys you can bring to the table on a quest. You know, you really want to go at it when you have at least 5. And like I said, if you're a newbie, you have to have at least a summoner level 25 before it unlocks that last hero. You know, other than that, once you're at least a summoner level 25, hey, join an alliance, get some rewards with it. Gotta use Linab. I can't emphasize that enough. Anyway, you come in here to this event quest, daily event quest. You go through that. You're gonna get catalysts. Okay, you're gonna get basic catalysts that are the great ones, and you're gonna get class-specific catalysts when you do the one, like for example today's tech. You definitely want to do that. Once you do that, you're going to end up with a good little inventory or stash that's going to be full, and you're going to have so many catalysts, you're not going to know what to do with them. So now, 20 minutes into the video, finally, I guess I'm going to have to tell y'all to just fast forward all the way to the end so you can get to my point. Catalyst. Go into my inventory. Go into Catalyst. Disregard that 13 apps killed message there. That's just my little app killer that I have running. As you can see, I right now have a tier 4 basic catalyst. I have 0 of 8. But you can see that I have a lot of little, it says here I have 0 of 8 owned. But you can see here that I have 33,388 shards, pieces of a catalyst, and it takes 36,000 shards to make up one tier 4 basic catalyst. Now remember, to rank up Thor, I think I need 3 of these suckers, in addition to a couple of class-specific catalysts. My gosh, this is going to take me forever to get these. But notice, over here, I have 12 tier 3 basic catalysts, and I also have a lot of tier 2 basic catalysts. As a matter of fact, I haven't maxed out, and some of them are even in my little stash over here. Once your regular inventory is full, as you know, your stuff goes to your, I think it's called your stash. So what I'm going to do here, just so I can show you, I'm going to click on, I'm not going to do a claim max right now, but what it will do, I can try to explain this in the right order here. What I'm going to do real quick is to show you, for example, my tier 2 basic catalyst. As you can see, it's full. It says 15/15. I have 15 of these tier 2 basic catalysts. Okay. What would happen is, you'll notice that it says 605 down here on the bottom. It says 605/650. Okay. And that means if I were to get some more shards, I would have yet another catalyst. Since I have 15, if I were to sell one of these, it would give me a little bit of gold, and it will give me a few shards towards the next tier up type of catalyst. In this case, a tier 3 basic catalyst. So for example, if I come over to my tier 2 basic catalyst and I leave it at 1, I can change this to 2, 3, and you can see these little numbers change here on the bottom. Okay, if I sell just one piece or one catalyst, tier 2 basic catalyst, I will get 130 tier 3 basic catalyst fragments and 649 pieces of gold as well. Now, once you sell it, you can't get it back, so make sure you know what you're doing, okay? Okay, so in this case, I'm going to sell one tier 2 basic catalyst, and that's going to give me 130 shard pieces of the next level up, which is going to be this tier 3 basic catalyst, okay? So you're going to see this number over here where it says, under tier 3 basic catalyst, it says 2382/2800. So if we take one of these and you add 130 to this number 2382, don't make me do the math. I hate doing math. So 2382 plus 100 is 2482 plus another 30 is going to be, let me see, 2482 plus 30 is going to be like 2502 plus 10. It's going to be like 2,512 is what I'm going to end up with here in a second. I hate doing math. Don't make me do any more math. Okay, so let me see if I sell one. Just got a little bit of gold. And hey, my math was right. Check it out. So now, on my tier 3 basic catalyst, that number just went up from whatever it was before to 2,512 of 2,800. So what happened? And notice I have 12 of 15 tier 3 basic catalysts. So I'm going to sell, let me see here, how many more pieces do I need? How many more shards do I need? 25 total, 2,800. So I need about, what, like, just under 300 more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sell 2 here real quick. And it's going to get me 260 pieces, or shards, of the next level up. And look how close I am. Now I'm at 2772 of 2,800 shard fragments. If I sell one more of my tier 2 basic catalyst, that's going to take me over the top. That's going to get me to one more tier 3 basic catalyst, and it's going to add a few extra shards on top of that towards my 14th tier 3 basic catalyst. So here we go. I'm going to sell one more tier 2 basic catalyst. And again, watch the before and after. Notice it says 12/15 here for the tier 3. And the total shard amount is 2772/2800. So I'm going to sell one more. We're going to add 130 shards to this 2772. It's going to be 20. That's going to take me just what I need to get another tier 3 basic catalyst, and I'll have 13 of them. So I'm going to sell. And here we go. And now it tells you catalyst formed 2800, and I missed what it said, 2800 and something catalyst. So now you can see on my tier 3 basic catalyst, I have now 13 tier 3 basic catalysts, whereas before I had 12. And because of the leftover that was from those shards, it has now started me over at the bottom. I now have 102 of 2800 before I get 14 tier 3 basic catalysts. So 26 minutes into the video, where the heck am I going with this? Well, check out my tier 4 basic catalysts. I don't even have one. What do I do to get one? Y'all know I need at least 3 of these suckers to upgrade my Thor, I think, which is really sad because it takes so many. So now you know how important these catalysts are. Check it out. I need, oh my gosh, this is almost hopeless. I need 5 tier 4 basic catalysts. Plus 3 tier 4 mystic catalysts, plus 2 alpha catalysts, just to get my Thor up to that next level where finally her hero rate is going to be like in the 4,000s. Man, I don't even know how long this is going to take me. So now do you get an idea of what I'm talking about here? So let me go back to my catalyst, my inventory. Now I'm kind of depressed. Let me go back to my inventory. Go back to my catalyst. Just so you know how hard it is that you got to like really step up your game and get these catalysts every day. So I'm going to go ahead and sell. So notice down here under my tier 4 basic catalyst, I have 33,388 of 36,000 that I need. Let's see how many shards I get when I sell a tier 3. I get a measly 180 tier 4 basic catalyst fragments. So if it's 3,600 minus 33,388, well, let me just start selling these suckers. See what happens. Let me sell. Well, let me just sell one real quick. So sell. And I got 33,568. Man, I still got thousands to go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to sell all these suckers here. All 12 of them. Well, actually, let me show you. Let's see what the number is. So I'm at 33,568 of 36,000 before I even get one tier 4 basic catalyst. So 36,000 minus 33,568. So 34, 35, 36, 2,000. I need like freaking 2,400 and something more shards to get this tier 4 basic catalyst. So there's other ways to get these. You can go in and do that catalyst clash, I think, arena or whatever. Or you can do it the hard way, kind of like I'm doing here. Sell all your catalysts here. So, but sometimes you need to sell your catalysts because your inventory's full and they're going to expire anyway. So I'm about to get 2,160 shards towards my gold. So 33,568 plus 2,000 and something, so 3435. I'm going to get really close here. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'm going to sell all of my high-level tier 3 catalysts. Sell them. 12, whatever that said. Look at how close I am now. I now have 35,728 shards of one tier 4 basic catalyst. So if I could just get, what, 273 pieces, 270 something pieces, more shards of tier 3 basic catalyst, I will be able to get one tier 4 basic catalyst. Well, you said, well, Avengerous, you just sold all of your tier 3s, dude, so what the heck are you expecting to do? Well, check this out. Come over to your stash and see if you have any in there that you can claim. In this case, I think I have a few in here. So I'm going to claim Max. And what it's going to do, it's going to go through all of these here. And it's going to claim all the ones it can possibly claim. If your little catalyst stash over here isn't full. So for example, right now, I have 2 of 4 tier 1 cosmic catalysts. I've only got 2, but my little bucket holds 4. So if I have any of those over here in my stash, it's going to fill that up, and it's going to say 4/4. If I have, well, I'm not going to be able to get any tier 1 mutant catalysts out of my stash here because it's already full. That little bucket, it says 4 of 4, okay? This one is full, 6 of 6. But right here on my tier 3 mutant catalyst, I only have 3 of 6. And then here's a tier 4 mutant catalyst as well. And then here on my tier 1 science catalyst, I only have 1 of 4. So when I come over here and click on claim max, it's going to fill all of those up pretty much. It's going to go through here and pick all the ones that aren't full on the other side, and it's going to fill them up. So let me click on claim max. Okay. Once I've claimed the max, this goes grayed out because I can't claim anymore. Come back over here. And now you will notice that I now have, again, 12 tier 3 basic catalysts. So what I can do is sell a couple more, and I'll finally have a full tier 4 basic catalyst. I'm going to do that now. Let's do this in baby steps. I think I'm only going to have to sell like 2 or 3. So I'm selling 1, and I'm going to get 180 tier 4 basic catalyst fragments. So I'm going to sell. Okay. And I've got now 35,908 of 36,000. So if I sell 1 more, you're going to see it say sold and something about tier 4 basic catalyst fragment formed. So I'm going to do that now. So it's now 32 minutes and 50 some odd seconds into the video, and I'm finally getting to my point. Told y'all I talk a lot. So I'm going to sell. And here's the magic. Hopefully, if I did my math right. And there we go. Catalyst form, 36,000 catalysts, whatever it said. It went by too fast. I have to rewind the video and pause it. So now, I sold my, like, how many was that? Like 15, 16, 17. So I guess if we learn now, it took me 17 tier 3 basic catalysts not to make a tier 4 basic catalyst. Remember, I already had like 25,000 fragments in there. So just imagine how many catalysts it takes to make one measly tier 4 basic catalyst. And look at the gold amount here. If you were to sell this, you would only get 3,839 pieces of gold. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just get 3,800, 3,900 pieces of gold and go to the store and buy one of these tier 4 basic catalysts? Do you all now realize how hard you're going to have to work to get your tier 4 champions ranked up? Everybody wants a tier 4, level 4, tier 4 star, 4-star champ. But you're going to get them, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, how am I going to get this guy upgraded? It's going to take me forever. And it will. I've been playing since March, and I still haven't got my Thor Jane Foster leveled up. So now, if we go back to our champions, and you go look at Thor, she still has that little gray arrow there on the upper right. That little gray arrow right there, you can see it. The little triangle with the arrow in it grayed out. Can't upgrade her yet. Why not? What am I missing? Oh, look. I have one tier 4 basic catalyst. That's the one I just created. I still need 4 more. Yeah, this is pretty sad. Kind of depressing. That's not even the tip of the iceberg, man. I still need 3 tier 4 mystic catalysts. I still need 2 tier 1 alpha catalysts. This is enough to make me cry. Okay, let me go back. Inventory. So remember, I need 4 more of those. 3 tier 4 mystic catalysts. Let me see how many tier 4 mystic catalysts I have. Inventory. Catalysts. Let me just go filter it by basic. And also by mystic. And by, let me see, tier 4. This is exactly what I needed to know. So to rank up my Thor, I have 1 measly tier 4 basic catalyst. I need 4 more. And if I could only go and just buy one for 4,000 pieces of gold, that would be so awesome. And then I have 0 tier 4 mystic catalysts. If I had known then what I know now, I would have been going into the daily quest and playing that sucker as much as I could every single day without using resources unnecessarily. This event quest, daily quest, in this case Saturday it's Tech Attack. Tomorrow might be Mutant Mayhem. I forget what it is every day. Like I said, and then Sunday is daily free-for-all. So tomorrow being Sunday, you're going to come in here and it's going to give you the opportunity to get little bitty fragments of each type of catalyst. So now I hope 37 minutes into the video, and it's hot in this room too. I think the vents are closed because my roommate's out of town anyway. But now, do you see what you have to look forward to? Man, a lot of y'all are doing arenas, which is great. I don't know how many catalysts you're getting out of those arenas. I don't really do arenas a whole lot. I don't remember. I know you get battle chips in gold. I don't know if those battle chips allow you to buy. I forget if they allow you to buy. Let me go to crystals here. If they let you get those catalysts, but catalysts are so important. So let's go look real quick here. If I go to arena. Oh, and by the way, you know, we got those, we were awarded or gifted for, I guess because the new season started or something, we were awarded those catalyst crystals the other day. I opened the crystals. I didn't get a single, not even one, of those catalysts that I was just talking about, those higher end ones, those tier 4. They're hard to get. So when you get those battle chips, like right now I have 9632. If I come over here to Arena Crystal, and let me just buy some real quick, or get some, I should say. Open that sucker. What do I get? 3,000 pieces of gold. Whoopee. Man. Let me go back. And let's see what it tells you for Arena. And it tells you right there in the description what each one of these gives you. So just read it. It'll tell you as long as you can read. Purchase this crystal with battle chips. You click on it. These crystals award, gold, ISO 8, or energy with a rare chance at the Punisher. So arena crystals aren't going to help you any. So I think what Kabam does is they try to distract people from realizing what they need and how important these catalysts are. You can go and do arenas all day long, but if it's not at an arena where you're going to get a catalyst as a reward or shards as a reward, kind of what's the point almost, you know? Depending on what your goal is. Okay, if you're just a casual player and you like beating people up with Groot or Rocket Raccoon, which I like doing for a little while, hey, have at it. The main point is to have fun. This isn't supposed to be a job. For some of you, it is. For me, it kind of is. But anyway, we're 40 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and shut down this video and post it in lots of little pieces. Thanks for your time, guys. Again, it's Saturday, August 6th, 6:59. Anybody that has gone this far to watch 40 minutes of me talking and talking and talking, y'all really deserve a reward of some sort. If I could gift to you one item, I probably will. I think a Stony Master Core, I think is 135 units or something like that. Carbonadium Mastery is like 525 units. I don't think I can gift that. But if somebody watches this video and mentions this part right here, and say, hey, buddy, I watched your entire video. I want you to gift me this, and this, or whatever. If it's within reason, I'll probably do it, because I really appreciate you watching. If I could help even one person in playing the game and enjoying it, that's awesome. Line app is really, really important. I hope y'all realize that. But like I said, hit me up and I will be glad to gift you a little something. Like I said, if it's within reason, maybe less than 150 units or something like that. If you need some revives, or maybe a Stony Mastery Core, or something like that, let me know. Because like I said, I really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch it. And there's only like 5 dudes, I think, on Line App anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna have to give away that much. So we really need to encourage our teammates to get online. Weapon 420, kudos and shout out to him. I hope he starts cleaning house pretty soon. And I mean, if you we want this alliance to grow, we really need to be active at least every day or two. Or say, hey man, I'm going to be on vacation, I'm going to be out of pocket for a week, or whatever the case is. At least try to. Every once in a while, even I do. It's like I might, get caught up in something, or go visit family out of town, or I have crappy, part of my language, I have bad service on my phone. So, anyway, enough of me jabbering. Y'all have been great. I really appreciate all your time. I'm going to go and stop the video now. And I'm going to go home. And maybe I'm going to go eat me some cereal, or go back to sleep here in a minute. We'll see. And I don't know if y'all can hear my music. I've been having Pandora playing on my phone at the same time. So you're going to go out with Dancing Queen by ABBA playing. Peace out.